The next topic is list and tuple. List in the sense, the list is the constructing values placed within a square bracket and the values are separated by commas are called list. So, for example, 10, 20, 30, these are the values. So, we can place inside the square bracket. So, these are the list of values. So, these values we inserted between the square bracket and each values are separated by commas is called list. The list is a public 2-mark question. List is a containing values placed, those values placed inside the within the square bracket and each values are separated by commas. So in the inside the bracket, how many values we can give, but the values also can be any data type. That means each integer only we can give inside the list, in the sense, no, we can give any other data type inside the square bracket. It is acceptable by the list. For example, this is the integer data type, 10 is an integer, and the abhi, it is a string character data type, and the third one is 10.1, it is a float data type. As like any other data type, values can be inserted inside the list of variables. Then list of variables, how to access? So how to access, if we need the if we need this variable inside the square bracket, then how can I access this variable alone outside in a list? In the sense, it is the two methods are using. The first method is with help of the index value. What is meant by index? In the sense, the values are stored in a computer as like this, that is the first value, that is first value in the place of 0th position. The second value may be 20, so this second value is placed in a first value. The first value is 10, it is in the place of index value is 0, and the second value is sitting in the place of 1, and the third value, it is sitting in the place of second position. As like only we can store. So it is a stack, they are saying, in a computer field. So the first method is based on the index. These 0, 1, 2, the positions is called index. So the values inside the list values are 10 and 20. This is the name of list. So we can give for x and 10 and 20, we can give x and y the name. So now if we access the 0th position value, list of, so these variables, it's inside the list memory. So if we access list 0th position, so list 0th position, which value is there? In the sense, 10 will be the output. And the second, list of 1, so in the list, so in the first position, which values appear? In the sense, 20, that will be output, give a output. If you are giving a third position, for example 30, if you are giving for the third position, so if you like a list of second position, so 0, 1, 2, the second position value is 30. This is the output of for your value. So this is the first accessing method. If suddenly if you want a third value, we can give directly list of 3 value, so that that separate value, it is come out of the list. And the second method, in the sense, list with index value, the value and also with the index value. This is the indexed and this is the exact value. The list value is 10 and 20, so the 10 in the position of 0 and the 20 in the position of 1. So the second method is both the index value and along with the value we can call and we can access things. But if we using this method, we have to give both the index and the value in the this mark parenthesis symbol. So this is called pair. So pair, in the sense, 2 pair values we can give always in a parenthesis symbol, but separate list value we can give inside the square bracket. But pair in the sense 2, these two in always between the parenthesis symbol. So this is also one of the method to accessing variable. Here only based on the index, and but here we can access with the index value and along with the value. This is the second method. And what is mean by pair? In the sense, it is also 2 mark question. Binding two values. So binding two values, we can bind two values together. So we are collecting only two values bounded, and of one of the method is pair. So we can bound two values. We can have many methods as like a list, pair, tuple, and many of them we have, but one of the method is pair. So the list is also called as pair. That's why we are saying the list also called as pair. This is a public question. They are asking like why the list is called as a pair, because we have to write like this method. So if you are accessing the second method by the help of index and along with the value, we can use the pair symbol, parenthesis symbol, so that only it is called list is also called as pair, as like you have to write.